Good morning, class. Today we are going to learn our new lesson is Introduction to Socialistic Economy. What is socialistic economy? A socialistic economy is a system where the means of productions are owned and controlled by the state or community. It aims to achieve social equality and economic justice through collective ownership, central planning, and the redistribution of wealth. So, socialistic economy means a socialistic economy is an economic system where means of production are collectively owned and controlled. Resources are allocated basis on social needs rather than profit, and goal is to achieve economic quality and social welfare. Students, some key principles of socialistic economy. First one is social equality. Socialism emphasize the creation of a more equitable society by reducing income disparities and providing equal opportunities for all citizens. Then second one is collective ownership. So collective ownership means the production means of production such as factories, land, and resources are owned and controlled by the community, either through the states or workers cooperatives. Then next one is centralized planning. So the government plays a significant role in directing the economy through a centralized planning process, setting production targets and allocating resources. The next one is social welfare. So socialism priorities social welfare programs such as healthcare, education, and social security to ensure a safety net for all citizens. Then, class some characteristics of socialistic economy. First one is public ownership. So states or collective ownerships of key sectors. Example is healthcare, education, energy. So there is important characteristics of socialistic economy is public ownership. So socialistic is very helpful for public and public ownership in some sector, that is healthcare, education, and energy. Then next is central planning. So government allocates resources, sets production target, and regulates prices. Then third one is redistribution of wealth. So progressive taxation, social welfare programs, and income redistribution. Next is social welfare. So socialistic economy is emphasis on providing essential services, that is healthcare, education, and energy to all the citizens. There is no partiality level. So socialistic economy is helpful for social welfare to all the citizens. And next one is workers self management. So due to socialistic economy, workers are self management workers are in self management. So workers participate in decision making process. It is a very important class in every firm and in every organization. Due to socialistic economy, it is helpful, or we can say it is possible. Superiors are participating to workers also while in decision making process. Yes, and it is very good thing. So workers are also motivated, and they can work more efficiently. Then next concept is role of government in socialistic economy. So what is the actual role of government, and how government can participate in socialistic economy, and how government can helpful for in socialistic economy. So let we see the actual role of government in socialistic economy. First one is economic planning. So government is involved in planning of economy. The government plays a vital role in planning and directing the economy. It is a very important class. So government is also included for planning of socialistic economy, not only in planning and directing the economy also, and then setting production targets and allocating resources. It aims to achieve balanced growth and meet the needs of the population. So according to population, we know our population is growing, right? So according to our population, it is important to uh, arrangement of production. So due to involvement of government in socialistic economy, government can more emphasis on allocating resources, and they can achieve their aims also, and balance growth also. Okay, so next is the regulations. Due to some government rules and regulations, there are restrictions for socialistic economy, and it is sometimes it is very important also class. So due to regulations, we can maintain that economy, we can maintain according to government rule. The government regulates industries and businesses to ensure fair competition. Yes, class, due to fair transaction and fair competitions, it is a need of government rules and regulations, and every organization and every firm have to uh, follow the government rules and regulations. Due to that regulations are socialistic economy, or all the economic that is trade, then marketing is also restrictions, sometimes restricted sometimes, but it is very helpful for regulating. So every firm and organization have to follow that government rules and regulations regularly. Yes, then and businesses to ensure fair competitions and protect the interest of workers and consumers. It is very helpful for workers and consumers also. Next is social welfare. The government provide essential social services also. Yes, it is good thing class. Sometimes government also provide essential services to socialistic economics, such as healthcare, education. In today's world class, health issues are very there. Health issues are there, and education is very important. So government can give more emphasis on healthcare and educations also, and other social security, to ensure a safety and promote the well-being of citizens. It is very important, and it is very good thing class. So government is also involved for safety side of all the citizens, and healthcare and education and other social securities are also providing by government in socialistic economy. Then nationalization of industries. First one is transition phase, second one is government control, and third one is public benefit. So let we see, first one is transition phase. What is transition phase? Industries are gradually shifted from private ownership to public control. Yes, there are lots of industries are there, and it is private also. Mostly private industries are there for controlling the public, often involving compensation to previous owners. Then second one is government control. Some industries are there, and some in that industries government is also involved. The government become the owner and operator of the nationalized industries, making decision regarding production, investment and pricing. Yes class, first one is transition phase, means in that transition phase some industries are there which we can call private ownership, and in that private ownership only private industries and companies all can control the public. And also private ownership there is no involvement of government. Then second one is government control, which is only and only controlled by government. So operator of that industries are only government can control, and government can nationalize that industries, and all decisions can take government also regarding production, and regarding investment and regarding prices, means all decisions can take government. Why? Because that industry is in control by under the government. Then third one is public benefit. Some industries are there class, some industries are there for only and only public benefits, and that industries can every time available for public also. The aim of that industries are maximize benefit for society, not for a personal benefit. Yes class, it is very important and it is very good thing. Some industries are there for there every time they consider for public benefit, not for self benefit for society, including providing essential services, creating jobs and class. That industries are every time active for public benefit, for essential service. They every time they are active for providing essential service and creating jobs. Then inequitable access to resources, every time they are active for benefit for society or benefit of society. Then next is centralized economic planning. So let we see some plannings of centralized economy. First one is setting goals. So yes class, it is very important and best point of setting goals. Every industry and every firm have to setting their goal, and according to their goal they can plan, and they can try to achieve that goals. Yes, and they have to take according to their goal, they are ready for taking lots of efforts. Yes, and their workers also work efficiently. The government sets economic goal for a country, such as production target, employment level and growth rates. Yes class, so why goals are setting of goals is very important. So why? Let we see there for production targets, employment level and growth rate, setting of goal is very important. Then resource allocation. So the government allocates resources including raw material, labor and capital to different sectors and resources based on the planned target. So for while resources of allocation, government is also include, and government is allocate resources including raw material also. Government can provide raw material, labor, capital. Yes, for to industry. Then next one is production and distribution. The government directs the production of goods and services and plans their distribution throughout the country. There are some examples of socialistic economies class. First one is China, and China is handle the economy with socialistic characteristics. Then next is Cuba, plan with socialistic economy. Then Norway is also work with social democratic elements. Then Sweden is also social democratic, involved in social democratic economy. Then Venezuela is working in Bolivarian socialistic economy. Then class income equality and redistribution. First one is progressive taxation. High income earners pay a larger proportion of their income in taxes, allowing for redistribution of wealth to lower income groups. Then social welfare programs. Government programs such as unemployment benefits, healthcare subsidies, and education assistance help to alleviate poverty and create a more equal society. Next is public services. Equal access to essential public services such as healthcare, education, and transportation reduce inequalities and promotes social mobility. There are lots of public services are there, and every time government and socialistic economy is helpful or active for to giving lots of services to public or their citizens. Yes, class. There are some advantages of socialistic economy. So let we see. First one is reduce income inequality. So reducing the income inequality, socialistic economy is every time helpful and getting chance to every citizens. Then next is improve social welfare. So socialistic economy are also work on improvement of social welfare and our condition of society. So for social welfare, socialistic economy is every time working and helpful. Then increase access to essential services. Due to yes class Due to socialistic economy, it is possible to increase access of essential services. What is essential services? So healthcare, education, yes, and other social services. Then fourth one is enhance workers right. So a socialistic economy is emphasis on enhance worker rights. So every time every and each and every worker can get their right, and socialistic economy is helpful to workers and for enhancing their workers right. And next is environmental protection. So according to all based socialistic economy, everyone knows there is also need of our protection of environment. So due to socialistic economy, that economy can also take care and protect to our environmental protection. Then next is collective ownership of means of production. So states ownership, the government owns and controls major industries including utilities, transportation, and manufacturing to ensure that resources are used for the benefits of society. Then next is worker cooperative. In worker cooperatives, workers are very cooperative. In some socialist models, workers own and manage their workplace, sharing profits and decisions powers, fostering a sense of ownership and responsibility. Then next one is community ownership. Some industries or resources can be owned and managed by local communities, promoting self-reliance and democratic control over economic activities. Yes, then yes, class. Some challenges are also there to socialistic economy. So let we see. First one is inefficient resources allocation. Due to insufficient and inefficient resources allocation of resources, there is maybe the problem can arise for productivity or production. It is first challenge for socialistic economy. Then next is lack of competition and innovation. So every time our society, or every time our people need something innovative, or innovations are there. So it is competitions and innovation is the competition and innovation is the next challenge of socialistic economy. Then limited individual freedom. So due to some governments due to some regulations of rules and regulations of government, sometimes socialistic economy may face challenges of freedom. Sometimes they cannot free, or sometimes they cannot individual freedom is not there. Why? Just because of involving or involvement of government rules and regulation. Then next is dependence on government intervention. See, anytime government can involve in that rules and through the rules and regulations. So in socialistic economy, totally dependency on government intervention. Then next is a potential for corruption and bureaucracy. Bureaucracy and inefficiency. Centralized planning can be slow and inflexible, leading to inefficiency, bureaucracy, then bottleneck and lack of responsive to market changes. And next is limited consumer choice. Centralized planning can restrict consumer choice, as the government determines production levels and sets price, potentially leading to shortage or limited variety. Next is a lack of incentive due to lack of intensive. Some crises argue that socialistic economies lack the same incentives for innovations and productivity found in a market-based system, potentially leading to lower economic growth. Then next is government overreach. There are concern about the potential for government overreach and control in socialistic economies, leading to reduced personal freedom and limited political dissent. Then see, there are some successful examples of socialistic economies. Countries like Sweden, Norway, and Denmark have implemented successful socialistic policies, achieving high levels of social welfare, economic growth, and income equality. Next country is China. While China's economic model is a mixed economy, it incorporates significant socialistic elements such as state ownership of key industries and focus on social welfare. Yes, class. So today we learnt about socialistic economy, some advantages, some challenges. Yes, some successful examples, and income of equality. Yes, class. Thank you.